Fala galera, tudo certo com vocês? Espero que sim. Sejam bem-vindos a mais uma live barra vídeo aqui do canal. E hoje eu vou trazer para vocês o começo do jogo Open Roads. Open Roads. Um jogo que saiu agora no dia 22 de fevereiro desse ano. Não foi 22 de fevereiro. Foi mal, confundi as datas. 28 de março. Por algum motivo na minha cabeça hoje era de 22 de fevereiro. Hoje não, ontem. Vocês entenderam, eu tô meio confuso. Eu tô gravando esse 29 de março de manhã. Ele saiu ontem, dia 28 de março, à noite. À noite. Só que eu não consegui gravar ontem. Então, tô gravando hoje, 29 de março, de manhã. Mas por algum motivo na minha cabeça ontem era 22 de fevereiro. Então, vamos dar uma olhada aqui, né? Português, claro. Jogabilidade eu não mexo muito. Som. Ok. Dá pra ir sem mais enrolação. Eu, mamãe e vovó Ellen. Aniversário de 80 anos da vovó. A mamãe quer que eu arrume meu quarto para me preparar para a mudança na próxima semana. Demorou um pouco, mas eu estou quase. Só faltam algumas coisas para riscar a minha lista de afazeres. Sim, qual é a sua lista de afazeres? Tenho que adivinhar a sua lista de afazeres? Ah, encaixotar em calendário. Abrir gaveta. Pegar panfleto. In memoriam. Ellen Sofia Devine. 12 de agosto de 1915 a 5 de setembro de 2003. Primeira igreja da comunidade Rua Franklin dos 2045 S. Greenvale. Pastor Emmett Fitzer é o celebrante.
Better leave these where Mom won't see them.
Não expor ao calor excessivo nem à luz solar direta. Grampear aqui ATB2. Editado nos Estados Unidos pela Companhia Manufaturada de Magnetismo de Boston. Magnéticos de Boston. Bilhete do passageiro e verificação de bagagem sujeito à condição de contrato. Cupom de voo. Emitido por Oceanic, data de emissão 10 de outubro de 2003. Ok. Código de inscrição, emissão. Cara, é muita coisa. Quem quiser ler, ó, pode dar pausa. pode dar pausa e pode dar pausa. Porque uma coisa que eu notei é que quando eu paro pra ficar lendo cada coisinha que aparece nos vídeos, o vídeo fica com um ritmo muito lento. Então assim, quem quiser dar uma lida, pode ler à vontade. Eu normalmente leio quando eu tô jogando sem estar gravando, mas gravando não dá certo. Porque aí perde o ritmo todinho do vídeo. Vai pacotar o computador não? Se eu fosse viajar, eu levava meu computador. Patricinhas de Beverly Hills, o primeiro. Os 7 suspeitos de Tim Curry. Eu não posso encaixotar isso não, cara. Isso é legal. Opa. Eu posso encaixotar a borracha, mas não posso encaixotar os meus DVDs. Não.
Oh, right. I was supposed to feed you. Poor little guy.
Tamaguchi. Eu tinha um desses quando eu era pequeno. Essa menina deve ter a minha idade, né? Desse jogo. Vamos lá, gente. Eu tenho 23, vou fazer 24. Vamos ver se essa menina tem a minha idade. Caso fale a idade dela aí, eu não vejo, vocês prestem atenção, por favorzinho. Uau, ela pegou num ótimo ângulo, né? Não vai encaixotar a planta não, filho. Caramba, ela guarda
Ah,
fósforo, mas
Nevada.
DVD ela não
Home
guarda.
to all manner of folksy cryptids and cool dads.
E eu que sou arcaico por gostar de DVD, não gosto de fósforo. Pra tu ver, né? Eu acho que você é ali o pai. E algo me faz acreditar que o pai dela morreu.
Guess I'll have to pack this after my next shift.
Quer guardar? Ela não guarda DVDs. Vontade de assistir algo, mas guarda boletim escolar. Tem uma criatura dessa.
Yeah?
Come down to the basement. There's something I want to show you.
The basement. What is it?
Oh, it's nothing really. Remember, this? Gah!
I love it. Where did this masterpiece come from?
Your Aunt August made it. When she was a kid. It's Lady, the dog we had when we were growing up.
And Aunt August isn't a rich and famous artist now?
Well, she is one of those things. Not a famous artist, though.
We've still got a little while before we actually move out, right? Like a week?
Yeah, about.
The estate sale was... having all those people in the house, picking through Grandma's stuff. I'm glad it's over.
Yeah, me too.
Are you okay? Mom.
I just... We took care of your grandmother right up to the end, and...
Under us, I know.
Wanna just... take a minute and look around and see what's left? I haven't really gone through everything since the sale ended.
Yeah. That sounds really nice. Just looking through what's still here. Aside from this hell picture.
Amazing that no one bought it, right?
Just shocking.
So you're all packed up, right? Good to go?
Ugh, oh my god.
Just remember that it needs to be done by Wednesday so we can get everything out of here on time.
I know.
É impressão minha. Ah, duas coisas que eu quero comentar. A primeira, aparentemente a avó da menina morreu. E aí o que elas estão fazendo é penhorando a casa da avó. Saíram vendendo tudo que tinha na casa e agora vão vender a casa. Pra que isso? É a segunda coisa. E a segunda coisa, a impressão minha, eu tá com um pouquinho de atraso no som. É. Gente, caso pareça que tá com um pouco de atraso, é porque tá com um pouco de atraso mesmo. Acabei de testar aqui. Então tá com um pouquinho de atraso, coisa de nada, besteirinha. Então vai ficar assim, tá? Que eu não sei resolver. A maioria das coisas da vovó Ellen se foi junto com a venda da casa. Ainda não tive chance de olhar e ver o que restou.
Grandma's advice column was popular, wasn't it?
For a little while, yeah.
I felt really lucky that I got to ask her for advice face to face. I remember when we went to that one book signing when I was a little kid.
You remember that?
Yeah, I mean, people in the audience seemed so excited and nervous to get to ask her their questions right there in person. Sometimes when I'd ask Grandma for advice, she'd start off with, "Don't tell Millie," but I think she saved her special advice for me.
Well, she could have given some advice to herself and realized that taking out 3 mortgages on her house wasn't such a good idea.
É.
Grandpa's?
Um chapéu. Será que é da avó? A pintura, né, que ela tava falando, foi feita pela tia Jeremias. Tia Jeremias é uma tia muito boa. E o som do microfone ficou muito baixo. Meu Deus. Tá, tá. Acho que agora voltou ao normal. Enfim, vamos dar continuidade aqui na olhada das coisas da fofoquinha. Caneta. É sério, sobrou isso, caneta. Uma marreta. Se ela tivesse uma irmã, era bom pra bater com a marreta na irmã. Assim, pá, 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 pá. Ou um irmão também. Pá, 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 pá. Eu falo irmã porque eu tenho uma irmã, no caso, né? Pra quem não sabe, eu não sou filho único, eu tenho uma irmã mais velha. Meu Deus, é muita coisa pra ler num jogo só. Parece o jogo do Silent Hill, que a cada 2 passos você tem um negócio pra ler. Tcharam, tcharam.
No! Why isn't this in the fridge getting cold? Come on, Mom.
Pronto. Quem for tomar agora vai estourar gás na cara da pessoa. Essa sacana. Tá, só sobrou coisas que realmente ninguém pegaria aqui porque poderia pegar no mercado, né? Caneta, refrigerante, comida enlatada. Basicamente das vendas das coisas da avó, o que sobrou foi isso. Tá, vou pular algumas coisas aqui, viu? Porque lata de café, bule de café, a menos que você possa botar o bule pra fazer café. Porque vai que a menina gosta de café, porque eu não gosto de café, né? Mas vai que a menina gosta de café. Cadê a mãe? Mãe, mãe. Parece minha feia. Uma foto.
Wow, was this taken right here? Cool. That's Grandpa?
Mm-hmm. Probably only a year before he died.
Of a heart attack?
Yeah, very sudden. But I guess that's how heart attacks are.
É. Também acho que infarto é sempre repentino, né?
Oh, what happened to this?
Oh, that? You know, uh, I'm not sure.
Seems like there must be a story here.
I don't know. I mean, got dropped at some point.
More like shattered and carefully glued back together.
Maybe August did it after I went to college or something. I don't know. I don't know, Tess.
Okay.
Tá ouvindo ali, mas eu só não olhei se tinha alguma coisa aqui. Não tem nada. Posso pegar e simplesmente ir embora ou tenho que realmente olhar a casa inteira? É, pelo visto eu tenho que olhar a casa inteira. Tá, não vou pegar essas coisas assim não. Aspirador de pau.
Ugh, Mom. Please quit already.
É, filha, pare. Não faz bem. Falo por experiência própria.
What? No one bought this masterpiece? I'm downright offended. I made this when I was what, 4?
At Frankenmuth.
Yeah, at that pottery demonstration they did. They'd call little kids up from the audience and show them how to do it. I was so excited. I was jumping up and down, waving my hand because I knew that Grandma likes pots.
She kept it up on this display shelf with all her other pieces all those years since you gave it to her. Oh, honey.
It's okay. I think I'm gonna hold on to it. Grandma held on to it all this time. She wouldn't have wanted me to throw it away.
Wow. A few pieces of pottery that my mom collected from around the world are still here. I'm surprised they didn't all sell. I think this one is from South America. I'm not sure which country. And this one's Japanese.
I've never even left the country. Why haven't we ever gone anywhere cool?
Niagara Falls isn't cool.
It isn't Japan.
Well, it's a lot easier to drive to Niagara Falls than Japan. Cheaper, too.
But wouldn't it be fun? Me and you, an intercontinental mother-daughter adventure?
Maybe an intra-continental adventure.
I'm thinking of a certain place. Somewhere warm and southwestern. Somewhere where, say, my own father currently resides.
Listen, we've discussed this. We're not going to Nevada to visit Penn. It's not gonna happen.
Well, what if I just went by myself?
By yourself? No way. It's a bad idea.
How come?
There's a bunch of reasons.
Like,
Like, I said so, and I'm your mother?
Eu não vou mentir, eu vim jogar esse jogo sem saber o que era. Eu vi que o BRKS Edu postou um vídeo desse jogo e eu queria jogar.
Tess, what are you doing? Don't touch that.
why not?
It's in the trash.
Yeah, and I'm just checking it out.
Well, stop.
Okay, fine.
Just checking it out. Acabei de ganhar uma conquista. Mexa no lixo. Então, tipo, eu não sabia, cara, que esse jogo era sobre uma mãe e filha depois de uma avó falecer. Eu vim jogar porque eu vi que o BRKS Edu tinha jogado e ele parecia um jogo bonito e eu vi que tinha lançado no Game Pass e tal, inclusive. tá no Game Pass, galera. E eu não vou mentir, eu tô um pouco em silêncio aqui. E eu quero explicar, porque como eu tô gravando um vídeo, pra vocês não pensarem que eu só tô em silêncio porque eu não sei, o que fazer. Eu tô um pouco em silêncio porque eu chorei, tava chorando aqui um pouco. Basicamente, minha avó, eu tive vivo durante boa parte da minha vida, meus 4 avós. Meus 2 avós e meus 2 avós. E mais recentemente, em 2017, meu avô por parte de mãe morreu. E mais recentemente, minha avó por parte de mãe morreu. E pelo menos pra mim, ainda tá bem recente a morte da minha avó. Então, se eu tiver aqui um pouco em silêncio e tal, parecer que eu sumi, eu não sumi nem nada. Eu só tô precisando de um momento, tá?
Did Grandma start dressing like this after you moved out of the house?
Mm-hmm. After my father passed, my mother, well,
Turned into a hippie.
a bit of a free spirit, let's say.
Doesn't look like that rubbed off on August much.
I think it might have. To push her in the opposite direction.
Oh, good. Some of Grandma's pottery didn't get sold. I loved watching her at the potter's wheel when I was little. Had she been doing pottery her whole life?
Honestly, I think it's something else she picked up after my dad passed.
Like the advice column?
No, she was doing that since I was a kid.
Did Grandma... Was she ever with anyone else after Grandpa died?
Whoa, where did this come from?
Well, she just seems so vivacious. You'd think some man would be interested.
Yeah, no, not that I know of.
Ok, todas as cerâmicas dão a mesma interação. Isso é bom, porque eu não vou ter que sair olhando de uma por uma, né? Acho que foi tudo. Acho que foi tudo. Não, não tem. Você andar de cima. Que toque é esse?
Oh, hey. It's August. Ugh, exhausted. The state sale was a lot. But that's easy for you to say. Yeah, I remember. And the answer is still no. Well... The what? Oh, right. Right. Sorry, it hasn't exactly been at the front of my mind. Yeah, it's around here, somewhere. No, it's fine. Okay. Love you. Bye. Unbelievable.
What did she say?
Nothing helpful.
Is she still not gonna help us with the house?
No. She was just calling to ask me to find some book of hers.
Any idea where it could be?
It must be upstairs somewhere, in your grandma's things. It has a red and black cover, white block lettering. I'll know it when I see it.
Okay, let's go.
A tia August ligou pra mamãe, procurando um livro que, pelo jeito, é muito importante pra ela. Deve estar no andar de cima. Eu quero ver onde é o nosso quarto. A gente começa pela direção oposta. Pronto, esse aqui é o nosso quarto. Esse aqui deve ser o quarto da vovó.
Oh, somebody bought Grandma's old writing desk?
And her typewriter. He said he was an advice columnist too, and wanted to use them for his writing. He said your grandmother was a real inspiration. He left a very nice note.
And a lot of money?
Well, it was just an old desk.
But it had sentimental value.
For us, maybe.
And for him, obviously. Can I see the note?
Sure.
Sua mãe sempre foi inspiração, não só para mim, mas para toda uma geração de escritores e leitores. Não sei dizer quanta paz ela me trouxe ao longo desses anos. Podendo escrever onde ela escrevia bem, me traz esperanças de que sua magia me contagie um pouco. Sinceramente, Ben Grabber.
Well, okay. I guess it's alright that he got it.
Glad you approve.
Ah, eu já tô começando a ficar com raiva dessa tia August, tá ligado? A mulher não ajudou em nada. Arranjou foi trabalho pra gente. No caso, pra
I
mim.
remember hiding in here with a flash. And I'd hunker down in here for hours. If some kind of game in my head, I guess. I'd be hiding in here, and I'd hear Grandma out there in her room, typing away or just reading in bed. I know she knew I was in there, but she'd always pretend not to know. And I'd pretend she had no idea I was hiding. I don't know why. I just liked the feeling of knowing she was out there.
I have only slipped away into the next room. Somewhere very near. Just around the corner.
The poem you read at Grandma's funeral.
Mm-hmm.
Eu ia achar engraçado se o livro da tia August tivesse no lixeiro. Tá, ele vai estar aqui só porque esse era o primeiro quarto que eu ia vir e eu desisti de vir.
I am the very model of a modern major general. La 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 da 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 mineral. Hey, Ma! Actually, maybe I should just put this back. What's this?
Oh, it's a hook pole thing to pull down the hatch to the attic.
Could August's book be up in the attic? With Grandma's things?
Could be.
All right. We can go up there, but you go first.
Achei uma haste estranha com um gancho. Que diabo será isso? Bom, seja lá o que for, acho que dá pra usar para puxar a escada do sótão. Que fica onde? Aqui.
Okay, come on up!
Damn, it's dusty. Now, where's that book?
Tá, livro preto e vermelho com letras brancas. Não tô vendo nada pra interagir aqui. Oi, Bandes, desculpa a cara de pau, mas deu saudade.
Oh, Grandpa Leo was a bowler? He and Dad have that in common.
What do you mean?
Dad loves bowling,
No, he doesn't.
but he's always wearing those bowling shirts. Didn't he used to be in a league or something?
Honey, he just thinks those shirts make him look hip.
Bowling shirts? He's right, they are hip. Hip and cool, like a guy in a ska band would wear or something.
Ska?
It's, It's this music that cool kids at school like. It has, like, trumpets and stuff in it. And the guys wear fedoras and sunglasses and dress shoes and stuff. And I think, like, bowling shirts. Like Dad. Ska is cool like Dad.
I see. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
Bom, eu falei que é estiloso porque eu amo Two and a Half Men, ou Dois Homens e Meio. E o Charlie usa esse tipo de camisa.
Whoa. Grandma's wedding dress?
I wore it on my wedding day, too. And you can wear it when you get married.
Ah, cara, eu queria dar uma resposta legal, porque veja, não é, não é porque, vamos lá, não é porque a menina não pretende usar no casamento dela que ela não possa dizer que vai usar só pra agradar a mãe, tá ligado? Mas tipo, eu não vou me casar. Acho que eu ia querer algo mais moderno de jeito nenhum, né?
I think I'd want something more modern.
Well, just look. It's still in such good condition. And it'd be handed down from your grandmother to me to you.
Okay, but I'm not gonna wear it just because it would be.
Cara, eu não quero dar nenhuma dessas respostas.
Something Grandma would have wanted. I loved Grandma so much, but she would have wanted me to wear the dress I would have wanted to wear, even if it wasn't hers.
But I would think it would be the dress you'd want to wear.
But I just said I don't.
You don't know you'll feel that way when the time comes. You might change your mind.
Stop trying to. You don't know what I want better than I do.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you don't know how you'll feel.
I know how I feel. If I wanted to consider wearing it for my theoretical wedding, I'd say I did. But I don't. I'd want my own dress, if I even have a wedding, okay? I know better than you.
I mean, but it's a nice dress. It meant a lot to Grandma. And to you. Isn't that enough?
Sabe como isso poderia ter sido evitado se ao invés de dizer não, você só tivesse dito: "Ah, mãe, claro, claro que eu uso". E quando chegasse no dia, aí você não usava.
What's under here?
Here, let me grab that. I'll put it up here to look through. Yeah, there's a bunch of old stuff in here. But
Mom?
hold on, it might still be here somewhere.
There's something.
Here it is. Maybe if your dad had read this, he wouldn't have stopped working at the video store.
Mom! What's in there?
Ah, esquece o livro da tia August. Encontrei uma mala estranha no compartimento secreto do sótão. Será que a vovó Ellen escondeu lá? Por quê? As respostas podem estar dentro.
This is just some junk from the old summer house.
Your family had a summer house?
Well, it was more of a cottage, I guess. We spent the summers up there for a long time.
And you've never taken me to visit?
Well, I haven't been there since I was your age. We just stopped going one summer. The summer after my dad died. I think there were just too many memories there.
Oh my god.
What?
Aren't you seeing it?
Seeing what?
Right here! Behind them? That's a freshly covered hole.
Uh-huh.
It's obviously the location of the buried bootlegger gold.
In our backyard, you mean?
Indubitably.
Lady probably buried a bone there.
Dogs don't really do that. Only cartoon dogs do that.
Only cartoon dogs bury bones, but real-life bootleggers bury gold in people's backyards? In 1968?
It was a different time, Mother.
Sure.
Well, whoever this guy was, it sure seems like he and Grandma had something pretty intense going on. Was Grandma Helen... in some kind of secret relationship?
No! Not the Helen I knew.
Intrigue. Grandma, what were you up to?
Eu acho que o livro é aquele ali. Tá ligado? Porém, eu vou deixar ele por último. Pelo simples fato de que eu acho que pegar ele a gente não vai conseguir ver as outras coisas. Saca?
Weird little rocks.
These little stones were from the stream near the summer house.
You painted them?
Me and August. The rocks from the stream were so smooth, but I forget why we painted them.
You were really that bored, huh?
There weren't many TV channels back then.
Tragic. Grandma's sunglasses? Vintage. Can I keep them?
You think they're your style?
Yeah.
Sure. Just be careful with them.
I'll guard them with my life. Whoa. There was a crime spree?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, department stores and fancy clothing shops. Places kept getting robbed. The police couldn't figure out how the crooks were pulling it off. It went on for, well, I mean, it felt like months.
So what happened? Did they get caught?
Now that I don't remember.
Cool van.
I did love that van. The engine died for good while we were visiting the summer home, and so I just turned it into my bedroom after that.
You slept in a broken down van?
Well, the summer house was small, and I always had to share a bedroom with August. When I realized I could have my own space just by sleeping out in the van, it was a no-brainer.
Did you, like, redo it to be like a bedroom inside?
Yeah. Your grandfather pulled the seats out for me, and I set up a little bed frame with a mattress and all sorts of posters and pillows and shelves and things like that.
Wow, that's actually cool. Could I do that? With our car?
No!
Grandma's diary? Should we?
Oh, I don't think we should really...
Oh, Grandma wouldn't have cared. I'm dead. What difference does it make to me? I can hear her saying it now.
Não ajuda em nada. Eles acham que estão sendo bons vizinhos, mas se tem alguém que sabe o lugar, que está cheio de boas intenções, são essas carolas da igreja. As crianças continuam como podem. Opal com seus dramas, adolescentes usuais, quase como um verão como os outros. A August me preocupa um pouco. Ela cada vez fica mais presa em seus devaneios. Eu queria poder ajudá-las, mas tem tanta coisa que eu deveria ter dito e não disse. É cada vez maior o desafio de manter minha correspondência com oculta. É apenas uma questão de tempo até nos revermos pessoalmente, mas guardar tudo dentro de si, não contar a ninguém é quase insuportável. Mas ele sabe, eu sei, que em breve a espera terminará e tudo ficará para trás. Cartão postal dos Estados Unidos da América, Washington. Ellen Devine, Rua Orange, bababá. Espaço reservado para a mensagem. Esqueça o passado, Leo está morto, o que importa agora é nosso futuro, juntos. Publicado por Moreto Cartões Postais de Forest.
What is this? So, Grandma and this guy were definitely together before Grandpa died? And they were gonna run away together? You never heard about this?
No, this is...
And what is this key to? Why is it hidden in here?
something at the summer home, I assume?
Okay, well, now we've gotta go check the old place out. To find out who this mystery man was. Don't you want to know?
I don't know, Tess. We still have so much to do around here.
Come on. It'll be fun. An adventure.
I still need to call Tina at the theater and finish cleaning out the fridge.
Come on. We never get to do stuff together. You spend all your time at the theater, and I spend all my time in school. When was the last time we were able to do something? To talk?
Well...
You do want to know, don't you? I can see it, Mom. I can see it in your face.
You know, a little change of scenery would be nice.
Ha, that's the spirit.
We could spare a weekend before we have to move for a little road trip, right? To tie up some loose ends.
Right.
And some of those little towns along the way are great for antiquing.
Yeah, sure.
All right, it's a deal. Let's hit the road and see what we find. I could really use a break from all this, even if it's just for a weekend. Pack your overnight bag.
Yes!
And bring your homework. I don't need you falling behind at school.
What about August's book?
We can FedEx it to her when we get back.
Okay.
A road trip!
This is gonna be great.
Estamos na estrada indo para a casa de veraneio secreto para descobrir o lance do homem misterioso da vovó Ellen. Quem sabe que podemos encontrar, mas vai demorar um pouquinho para chegar.
What are you doing back there? Are you gonna do your homework?
No, reading in the car makes me carsick.
Then what are you messing with back there?
I don't know.
So stop it. It's not safe.
When did you say the last time you were at this summer house was?
Oh, when I was, I guess, 15. Your age?
I'm 16.
I meant about your age.
So, a super long time ago. Wow. No one's been there since, like, the 19th century.
Ha ha.
What was the Industrial Revolution like?
Tess, I wouldn't know.
Did you ever meet Galileo?
Jesus, how old do you think I am?
I mean, I'm just estimating. It's a rough estimate. It's a rough estimate.
I'll say. It was the 60s, I think, summer of 68. 1968.
So, like, 35 years ago?
And you say you're bad at math.
What was it like?
The summer house?
And the Dark Ages, but yeah, the summer house.
I just always really liked it there. It was an escape.
From what?
Everything, I guess. School, town, same old. Every day just felt like it was hours when we were there.
So why did you stop going?
Oh, yeah, we stopped going as a family when I was your age, and then I went off to college, and then married your father.
Did Dad even know about this place? I can't imagine Dad passing up a free summer home where he could just hang out and do nothing all day.
So you're saying your father is lazy?
He's a man of leisure.
Is that what that phrase means?
What else would it mean? He likes relaxing.
He sure does. It's probably why I never mentioned it to him. Because I knew he would never have put in the work to actually fix it up so we could use it.
It needed a lot of work?
Well, not last I saw it, but being unoccupied for decades out there in the middle of nowhere, it's gotta be falling apart.
It could still be in good shape. Maybe somebody's been, you know, keeping it up.
You hope squatters have been living in it?
No, like, you know, like shoe elves.
Oh, God.
I mean, it'd be nice if it were magically still in good shape, considering we need a new place to live.
To live in? Tess, I'm sorry, you couldn't live there, and not year-round.
Why not?
Well, it doesn't have central heat, or even really insulation. It's a summer home, not a winter home.
Fine. Then where are we going to live?
I don't know yet.
We're gonna be living in this car, aren't we?
No.
Just like when you lived in that van.
We can find an apartment.
How are you even going to pay for an apartment?
The theater company, you know.
I thought you said it was underwater.
Well, you know, it's not doing great, but...
Mom.
What?
We need money.
Believe me, Tess, I know.
If Dad was still here,
Excuse me?
he could help. Pay for things.
If your father and I were still together, we wouldn't be in this situation in the first place.
Well, have you asked Dad if he could send back some money? To help?
Absolutely not. He doesn't have the money.
But Dad moved out west. For work. What? Don't laugh at me.
I'm not. It's just... work. Sure.
It wasn't for work? Then what was it then? I think I deserve to know.
If he hasn't told you his side of the story, I'm not gonna step in and take that responsibility for him, like I always did. Your father left me in a hell of a situation. We made all these decisions together. Do you not understand that? We made decisions that depended on us both, you know, sticking around. I didn't plan for any of this. You idealize your father, you know that? And I just don't really want to talk about it right now.
Fine. Let's never talk about it. Let's never talk about anything important.
Are you sending text messages to someone?
Yes? Yes, I am.
To who?
It's to whom, Mother? It was Dad.
Just getting his side of the story, huh?
No comment.
It's all right. Having a common enemy can help bring people together.
You're not my enemy. Or Dad's.
Sometimes it feels that way.
Well, it's not supposed to.
you okay?
I just didn't think it would still be here.
Mom, well, it is. And it looks to be surprisingly well preserved.
Well, it's not just like I remember it. A little more
Run down?
weathered than the last time I was here. But I guess I am too.
Want to start looking around?
Yeah.
Não era bem o que eu imaginei quando a mamãe disse que eles tinham uma casa de veraneio, mas mesmo assim é bem legal como um lance retrô. Deve ter muitas coisas antigas e legais lá dentro de quando mamãe era adolescente. E com sorte algumas pistas sobre a identidade do homem misterioso da vovó Ellen. Bom galera, basicamente era isso que eu queria trazer pra vocês hoje. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Quem tá assistindo pelo YouTube e gostou, dá um gostei, compartilha o vídeo com os amigos, adiciona aos favoritos, se inscreve no canal, ativa o sininho de notificações para saber sempre que tiver novos vídeos aqui no canal. Quem estiver assistindo pela Twitch, segue o canal para saber sempre que tiver novas lives e até a próxima live/vídeo. Valeu galera!